Welcome to the Fundamentals of Card Magic with me, Gabriel Zudek. First up is dealing cards to the table without reversing the order. As you can see, the cards are placed face up while you deal them from a face down deck. This is dealing cards to the table. You reverse the order when you deal the cards from the top of the pack or even from the bottom of the pack face up in a face down pile. This is a basic ribbon spread, a nice little flourish. Here's the fancy version of that, where you take two cards and form an apex, and then you separate the apex at the center, bringing it all back together. This is the basic overhand shuffle. This is a Hindu shuffle. Can be used as a force and a control. The riffle shuffle is another basic card handling technique. A lot of false shuffles and other techniques are used with the riffle shuffle. This is the in the air riffle shuffle. It can be done without a table. This is what's known as the double lift. The double lift takes two cards and you place them face down, and the top card is actually the Jack of Clubs. The Charlier cut is a nice little flourishy way of cutting the pack. The spring is another flourish. The dribble can be used to have a spectator select a card. They just call out stop and you stop. This is frequently referred to as pitching or sailing cards. It's much used with many false deals. The bottom card glimpse. I just roll up my sleeves and I know exactly the identity of the bottom card, which is the Jack of Clubs. This is the bubble peak. It's another form of glimpsing a card used many years ago by famous gamblers. The two-handed ruffle. The one-handed ruffle. And the click. This is the pinky break. With the pinky break, you can actually mark the location of a card or a group of cards and bring them to the top with a double undercut. This is a snap change. The color change. This is the top change, which is used to change the card under the very nose of the spectator. Was that the Ace of Spades? No, it wasn't. The in-jog acts as a bookmark to mark the location of a card or several cards on the bottom or top. This is a bottom deal demonstration. Mine is not nearly perfect, but I'll show you what it looks like. There were the aces from the bottom of the pack. This is the glide. The glide is used to take a card and change it from the bottom of the pack. This is gambler's false cut, also known as up the ladder. And for all intents and purposes, it need be the only one you know. This is one of the versions of Erdnase blind cuts. This is another version of the Erdnase blind cut. With all these false cuts, notice that the Jack of Clubs is brought back to the top of the pack and all the cards are retained in the same order. This is the Aphis cut by, I believe, Larry Jennings. The Banzai spin out move. This is the Erdin Ace top palm. I palm off the top card. Erdin Ace bottom palm. This is a one-handed top palm. You can palm a card with one hand and one hand only. This is Daryl's hot shot cut, used in order to extract the card and shoot it into your right hand. These are some push-off second deals. One-handed bottom deal. A one-handed riffle shuffle. Things are starting to advance here. You interlace the corners, which sometimes could be frustrating to get down, but once you do, it's very rewarding. This is the diagonal palm shift, often referred to as DPS. You take the card out, and there it is in my possession. You can also palm multiple cards using the Erdin Ace method. This is the classic pass or shift, an exposed view, used to bring cards to the top or bottom. One-handed shift, application. I go to brush off the table. Once you have it, the aces are right back on top. Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. This is Piet Fortin's pop-out move, a fancy way to take cards from the bottom and make it look like you're getting them from the center. Here's ace number 2, ace number 3, and ace number 4. This in gambling terms is referred to as mucking. I take the 2 black aces and turn them into 2 red aces. This is a pressure fan. You might as well learn the thumb fan as well, which is used with the thumb, and a flourish. Thank you for watching the fundamentals of card magic. I'm your host, signing out, Gabriel Zudek.